Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to be teaching you how to play I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. First things first, the capo is on the 2nd fret. Pay very close attention because everything I'm going to do is going to be relative to the capo. And also I'm going to be playing the first part. The first part is played with a pick, but I'm going to be playing it with my fingers because they're easier to see on the video. So here we go. This is the first part. So that was the first part, and there's really only 3 chords in that picking part that you really need to get down. It's E minor, C, and a G5 chord. It's a variation of a G chord. Just form a regular G chord. Take your first finger off and mute that string with the 2nd finger, and take your 3rd finger, move it from the 3rd fret of the E string to the 3rd fret of the B string, and then mute that high E string with that very finger. And that's that G5 chord. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to pick with my thumb to show you what the picking is down here, and then I'm just going to tell you, what the frets are up here. So first one is on the low E string. This is with the E minor now. Low E string. 2nd fret on the D string. Then B string, G string, D string. So that first part is. Then you're going to take your first finger, put it on the 1st fret of the B string, and then pull off to an open B string. So it's. And then hit the G string. So that whole first part with the E minor is. And then you move to a C chord. You're just going to play all the fretted notes, so it's going to be the 3rd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, 1st fret on the B string. So it's going to be. So far we have then you go to the G5 chord, and then you're just going to play the 3rd fret of the E string, an open D string, open G string, 3rd fret of the B string, open G string. So in all, it's. Okay, now the end of the verse is. That part is played. Do the same thing that you did with the verse, or with the E minor in the verse, or in the beginning of the verse, I should say. And then play a D, and then a G chord. Now it's not going to be that variation. In fact, take that variation and take your pinky and put it on the 3rd fret of the high E string. And that's the chord that you're going to play at the end of the verse. So it's. So that's pretty much the entire verse. Now the chorus, the chords go like this. The chorus is pretty simple. You play a C chord, then a D chord, then a G chord. Okay, and that C chord lasts for 2 bars. Or the C chord lasts for 1 bar, and then the D lasts for a half a bar, and the G lasts for the other half of the bar. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then you play that 3 times, and then at the end of the chorus, instead of a C, you're going to play an E minor, and then a D, and then that G. So it's... That's the end of the chorus. The second verse is the same as the first, and the second chorus, the first 3 chords, that's C, then D, then G, those are the same. You play that 3 times. And then at the end of the second chorus, you're going to play an E minor, and then you play a B7 chord. Now you can play it like the bar, like I am right now, or you can play it like this. Okay, you can look up the chord charts on that one. I'm not going to take too much time on showing you that chord. In fact, I'll put it in the description for you. So the B7 is going to be in the description box. Okay, now then you get into the bridge, or you could say it's the breakdown. The breakdown is an E minor, then that G5 that we had in the verse, then a C, then the G, then the D, and then you repeat. And then you can end on an E minor, and this is where I just love the structure of this song. They go to sort of like a breakdown where there's not really any guitar, and if you're a singer, you can just kind of sing that part without playing the guitar there, and then secretly move your capo up to the 4th fret, because the rest of the song they actually bring it up, bring the whole song up a whole step. They change the key of the song basically. So once you do that, you have to bring the 4th fret, the capo, up to the 4th fret. Then you can just play the chorus as normal. Just play the chorus as normal, play it 3 times, and then end on E minor, D, G, like that. Now this capo business, it's kind of weird, I guess, but I mean, I think given the structure of this song, it's very cool that you're able to do that. So, and then if you don't want to do that, let's see, you could play a D there, and then you can play. I'm sorry about this. So instead of just bringing your capo up, you could also do it this way. You can play, instead of the C, D, G for the chorus, you can play a D chord, and this is just adjusting for the key. You can play a D chord in E major, and then an A major. And just play that 3 times, and then once you get to the last line of the chorus, that E minor, instead of an E minor, you're going to play an F minor, or F sharp minor, I should say. And then back down to the E, and then the A. So that's the song. I hope the whole capo business at the end didn't confuse you very much. Please send questions my way if you have any. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more guitar lesson videos, and peace out.